Chapter 18. Grandma still hasn't replied to my text by the time I go to school, but Zuri has. Yep, broken ankle. They put on a cast late last night. The parents are letting me sleep in today. Zzz. Tell me what happens in English, okay? First period drones on like a TV show. Rerun. I'm about to sharpen my already sharp pencil when the fire alarm blares. Yes, we all snap awake. Mr. Wilson rolls his eyes. Why are these drills always on a Monday? Okay, y'all, out to the soccer field. I'm relieved to leave behind my map Texas River. The hallways buzz with quick footsteps and low talking. I check my phone. No text message, only my phone's sea turtle wallpaper, a photo I took on the beach with Grandma. Pushing through the doors, I look up. It's easy to forget the sky is still out here, arching above our classroom and all of the bur oak, stretching even to Florida and past the rim of the world. Just looking up, a piece of me widens into the atmosphere. We're supposed to stay clumped with our classes, but I see Jaden walking toward me, and today's rating jumps from a 2 to an 8. Hey, Key. My eyes are still smiling into his when I realize that I haven't said anything back. Zuri got a cast, he tells me. Yeah, she texted me this morning. She'll be back tomorrow, but it's just us for lunch. Do you want to eat at the tree? The tree? A zing corkscrews up my spine. The tree is a towering oak in the courtyard near the cafeteria. Patio chairs and tables cluster underneath. We're allowed to eat there, but hardly anyone does. I try to keep the cartwheels out of my voice. Play it cool. Sure, I say. It's so nice out. Just the idea of being under all this sky with Jaden to myself is making my heart beat fast. You won't be cold, will you? I have a jacket, I say. Cool, he says. So in other news, my brother stuck a Cheerio up his nose last night. No way! How did it even fit? He's 3, Jaden shrugs. But I found out he can yell louder than all of us put together. Did they get it out? Mom pushed on his other nostril, and the Cheerio came shooting out. Then he wanted to eat it. Gross, I laugh, covering my mouth with one hand. Hey, my brother's 3 too. Well, watch out when he's eating cereal. A teacher calls Jaden's name, and he walks back toward her. The tree then? The tree. He turns and trots towards his class. See you soon, he throws over his shoulder. I'm hungry already. A surge of happiness expands my chest. Is this what it feels like? Is this what a date feels like? I invent a musical where the boy and the girl sing separate songs about their upcoming meeting. The two melodies unknowingly harmonize, and the singers land on the last note in unison. I know it's just lunch. I know it's just peanut butter and jelly, but it feels as special as white tablecloths and linen napkins. Fourth period finally comes, and I spend the whole class doodling a treetop, its branches ending in tiny hearts. When the lunch bell rings, I'm beside Jaden in a second. As usual, our conversation is a door that swings open with ease. I'm thinking about filming all my yo-yo tricks and posting them online, he says. Like on a YouTube channel? Yeah, what do you think? I love it. Will you explain each move, or just, I elbow him in the ribs, show off? The J-Day way. A little of both, he grins and elbows me back. I switch my lunch bag to my left hand so that my right is free, just in case he wants to brush against it, or hold it, or grab it and pull me running to the tree, then lift me up and swing me around. You never know. We head to a table for 2 under the tree. Each iron chair back is a curly-Q heart like the ones in movies with French cafes and striped awnings. All we need is a mustached man to play accordion music. Of course, when Jaden opens his lunch, no surprise chocolate truffle comes out. No red rose. We're just talking as usual. Eating. And it's great, I guess. But it's not him declaring his undying love for me. Just as I'm feeling like an empty seat theater and realizing that life is not a show tune, he says, I've been thinking. He zip-locks his apple core, then pushes back from the table. Okay, I'm doing it. I gotta take the risk. I want to ask you something. I hold my breath. Holy cow, is he about to ask me to prom or something? Get a grip, Key. What would you think? He looks straight into my eyes. If I tried out for Sherlock Gets Slimed. My accordion music halts. I've never heard anything less romantic. The school play? Tell me the truth. Would I have a shot? Wait, that's what this is all about? I struggle to find words for the new track we're on. Focus, focus. He's waiting for an answer. Would he have a shot? Sure you would. You'd be great, I say, trying to pull myself out of a hole of disappointment. His eyes lock on mine. I really, really want to be an actor. But just last year, I fainted on stage, remember? I don't know. He looks at the ground. I'll never be an athlete, that's for sure. Even my dad knows that. You're perfect for acting, I tell him truthfully. You can do voices and accents. You're the ham of English class, and you're about to have a YouTube channel. But that's not on stage. With set pieces to fall into, I know I pretended it was funny, but it like really sucked. I wanted to be on stage more than anything, even right before I went on. So why did I faint? I can tell he's truly worried. You know what? You might have locked your knees. Mr. Green always says kids pass out in their choir concert from that. And you said you hadn't eaten. I'm sure it was a one-time thing. You think? I really want to do this. As he talks about the audition format and the director, my face is still burning. I'm embarrassed by my selfishness. How could I think this whole lunch was about me? He should definitely try out. But what if I don't get a part? He asks. What if myself is boring? I remember saying to Grandma. Then you'll work on the set. You'll help people run their lines, something. But Jaden, I said, I think you'll get a part. He grabs my forearms. Okay, you've convinced me. I knew talking to you would help. I'm doing it. His touch makes my ears fill with applause. As I finish my sandwich, I decide to share a wish of my own. I have a project too, I say. I'm learning guitar. Cool. What kind of guitar? What can you play? It's my dad's folk guitar. Just a few chords so far. Watching his eyes light up, feeling his excitement, I can't help but tell him what I'm planning. I want to write my own song. That would be sweet. He looks genuinely impressed, and I feel a charge of confidence. Just one thing, he says. Promise to play it for me? Deal. The bell rings and we start back to class. When are play tryouts? I ask. Auditions, he corrects me, winking. This week. I have to read the play right away and be ready to read any scene out loud by Friday. Back at our desks, I imagine Grandma would be proud of me. I feel good about my guitar plan, and I'm not changing myself for Jaden. He likes the real me. I still feel two warm places where his hands touched my arms at lunch. I'm glad I'm not inside a show anymore, or a made-up musical. Real life is better. Miss May breaks into my cozy cocoon. Okay, people, if you have a smartphone, get it out. Find a fact about Emily Dickinson to write on the board. You have 3 minutes. I take a deep breath and look out at the sea turtle on my screen before opening Google. Still no message from Grandma. Somehow I'm less scared than I was this morning. We'll talk soon. I'll tell her about my plan to write a song. I can already hear her saying, "Wonderful!" I imagine sending her a recording of it, each note making her stronger and healthier. A dry erase marker appears in front of my screen. Okay, says Jaden, I got one. Emily Dickinson used to load up baskets of gingerbread, then lower them on a rope out her window to neighbor kids. She hardly left her house, but she loved the kids. His eyebrows arched, challenging me to match him. I scroll through the web page I brought up. Nothing but dates where she lived. You win, I tell him, half laughing, but I feel victorious today. School wraps up, and I text Zuri while I wait in line for the school bus home. How's your ankle? Oh, fabulous. This cast is going to look great with nothing. I'm glad she can laugh about it. Ha ha. Still worth it. Eagle Lake was great. I'm excited to get home and practice guitar, but as I think forward through the evening, I wonder if Mamita will be fussy. He's been harder to keep happy recently. Hey, I type. I should know this, but do you have any younger brothers or sisters? Just a big sister. Why? I'm kind of worried about my little brother. Like how? He doesn't seem to hear other people. It's like he's in his own world. I love being in my own world, don't you? Yeah, I guess. Like when I sing in choir, everything else disappears. Maybe he's just concentrating? Yeah, maybe. I send her a final yellow heart and slip my phone into my backpack. I look up to see most of the bus kids clustered nearby. It's odd. We live near each other, but we have nothing else in common. We might have hung out as toddlers on tricycles, but now we've sorted ourselves. We're jocks, popular kids, sci-fi geeks, leftovers. Every day we stand on the bus line like representatives from different planets. I don't even know most of their names. I suspect I'm a leftover. Today, two brown-skinned boys stride toward us. Brothers? I've never seen them before. They look a little odd with their tucked-in shirts and matching haircuts. They stop short of our group, and I realize strangely that we are a group now, just because the button-down boys have stopped 2 feet away. They're a comet from outside our solar system. Everyone quiets. One brother says something to the other in Spanish. No one from our group says hey or waves. Well, I can't do it. For one, I'm a girl. In the rules of bus stop, girls don't approach boys. In grade school, maybe, but not now. Now we've got boy and girl universes. It's not my fault that seconds tick by with these two new kids looking at their shoes. A light-skinned boy next to me makes a sound and hisses Mexicans under his breath, as if these neatly dressed kids are space junk. My ears burn. They have the same stiff black hair as my cousin Raoul. I don't think they heard. I hope they didn't. Then the mean boy looks right at me and says, "Don't belong here." And I think he means I don't belong here with my amber skin, my dark eyes. But no, he thinks I'm on his side. I speak with no accent. He hasn't met my Guatemalan dad. He doesn't know my name. He looks at the brothers and spits on the ground. And what do? Nothing. I do nothing. I say nothing. And us, them gravity pulls the group together. I'm in. For a second, I'm relieved. I'm a local and they're not. I'm American. They're, well, what is American? Maybe they are American. Just because they speak Spanish doesn't mean they're not American. I think of my Carrillo cousins and what they would look like standing there. A crinkly feeling crawls up my arms. I can't meet anyone's eyes. I look at the sidewalk and see one girl's shoe stepping on top of the other one. Maybe she feels it too. I want to do something, but I can't think of what. Should I say something? No words come to mind. We hear the bus's engine strain up the hill, and this makes it final. The new boys remain a distant mood, our group a home planet. A knot tightens in my stomach. I'm not the one who said Mexicans like an insult, I tell myself. I didn't do anything wrong. I couldn't have done any better. We board the bus, and I take the seat with the wheel hump, trying not to notice where the brothers sit.